Welcome back to NoiseShark, folks. Once again, we are playing some Subnautica here, and I've gone ahead and done a little bit of preparation for this next episode. As you can see here, we have 6 brand new power cells to throw into the depth charge. And what we're going to do with these power cells is we are going to head over to the far side of the Aurora using the depth charge and set up another waypoint station over there. So we're gonna get ourselves prepped up with a little bit of glass. Let's see here. So we've got some glass, we've got some titanium, we've got our power cells. And we're gonna use the depth charge for this simply because we can go to a much greater depth. And we're going to be going into that territory that Reaper's over there. So we want to make sure that if we square off against that thing, we're in something that's got some protection. All right, so this is going to drain all of that power. What? That's crazy that it turns off the lights. Alright, we're going to go ahead and replace all of these. And away we go. That darn Seamoth drained our last one. I knew it was going to happen though, so. Alright. We're going to head off here. First thing, we're going to do a quick save here because we've done a little bit of base management. Added on some additional rooms here while we were off camera. We'll do a little grand tour of that when we get back here. It's nothing too exciting, just finishing up some of the projects that we'd started in previous episodes that we never got around to finishing. Adding the second tier onto some tanks. The only thing that is noteworthy that really happened off of camera is we did find some Reginald fish over at the secondary base there. We found 2 Reginald fish that we were able to capture and put into a tank so that we can breed them for the heartiest of foods. So let's see here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at where we're at here. All right, the Aurora's to our port. We're just going to keep on going here. And what we want to do is we want to set this station up over here as just another waypoint so that we don't have to use the energy from our Cyclops here. Oh, let's make sure we're still in the right area. Come on. Oh, we still got a significant ways to go. We'll say hi to our little floaty friend here. Those guys are just so cool. Alright, so we're gonna start our descent here. And we're just going to be scoping out a good spot to set up a tertiary base. Someplace that we can find some more materials and supplies. Okay, that sounds like the Reaper fish. All right. Those guys. I'm curious about this scannable fragment down here. We're gonna go for it real quick. We're just gonna jump out. Hopefully there are no... Oh, it's just a Seamoth fragment. Anything under here? No? Alright. That's alright. You know, while we are here, though, one of the things we're going to do, we're going to drop off all of this important equipment here that we don't want to lose if we die, to, say, hopping out, just scan a fragment and getting eaten by a Reaper. While hilarious, would definitely put a damper on this episode. So we're going to go ahead and... got to check and see where we're at. Okay. So we're in the right neck of the woods. Oh man, I can't see anything down here. Here we go.
Passing safe depth.
Okay, so we have surpassed safe depth for the Seamoth. Trying to get a good view of the landscape here. All right. And you know, I can't tell if something is hitting the sub or not. Alright, so we've got a lot of scannable fragments around here, and I'm a little scared to get out of the boat. Let's hop on down here. Make sure I've got my welding tool on me. I think we can... Can we repair it from here? No, of course not. Alright. We're gonna hop out and take a look around here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What are these? Seamoth fragments everywhere. That is just insulting. Ah, man, I thought for sure we were gonna get something good out of that. Like, I don't know, maybe a nuclear reactor or the moon bay. All right, we're moving on. We're getting out of here. We're just gonna keep following this slope downwards until we get to until we get to the maximum depth.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
For this.
Hull damage imminent.
Yep, that's for this the Seamoth. Now we're looking for maximum depth for the Cyclops, which I think is 300.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Okay. Oh. And of course, what's the first thing we do is run into something. Now, we gotta be really careful down here, because if we run out of power, or if we breach the hull down here, I've read that you can lose... Oh, man, this... You can lose your Cyclops. Alright. I'm gonna try and plan this just ever so right. Right there. Take a look around. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna see if we got this right. Where is it? Wasn't even close. I'll bet this is another Seamoth fragment. I cannot believe that they would put Seamoth fragments this far down here when you can't get the Seamoth down here without having the Seamoth modification station. Although I suppose they could be working under the assumption that maybe you got the Cyclops before you got the Seamoth? We're just gonna gather up all this titanium. And some salvage here. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I did not like the sound of whatever that was. Alright, let's continue on our descent. Or our journey, see where this...
Emergency. Operation
Whoa!
detected.
Whoa! Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Hull integrity restored.
Holy shit.
Training systems initiated.
I think there's one more. It said 2 of 3, so... Okay, we're good there. Let's check below deck. There it is. Holy smokes, guys, that was terrifying. That's why we got to be real careful there.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Alright, let's continue our descent here. I'm worried that we may be reaching the end of the world. I know there is a finite amount to the maps so far. Man, there are a lot of nasty looking fish out here. And I really want that... I really want to know what these scannables are. We're gonna give it a shot. Another frackin' Seamoth fragment. We're here. We spent the energy on it. We're gonna get them. But what a bunch of horse shit. That's what I gotta say about that. Maybe, what are you? Seamoth fragment. What are you? Some salvage. Another Seamoth. Oh, and the inventory's full. Alright. So let's get back on into the Cyclops. And empty out our inventory here. We got a lot of titanium for this little adventure. I'm not even what is beaten up on my boat here? I'm not even sure it's going to be worth it at this point to build another base out here. Just simply because I'm not seeing anything that's to be... Oh, Jesus. I'm not seeing anything that's useful.
Emergency. Hull breach detected.
Okay, let's get back up. Where is it?
Hull integrity restored. Training systems initiated.
Anything else? Get you repaired. Yeah, I don't think this is going to do us any good building over here, guys. So we're going to go ahead and use this time to keep exploring. We're going to keep it around 294 meters if we can, 200, 300 meters. And we're going to go whatever direction we're facing now. As far as orientation goes, I have no idea where we're at. One of the things that I'm trying to keep an eye on is the ambient fish life. If we see that disappear, we know we've left the map, the implemented design map so far. So it looks like we've got a fair bit of stuff going on out here. Some more scannables. These are all going to be Seamoth fragments. I'm almost positive of it. And you know what? While we're here, I'm not sure if we have all the materials for it, but yeah, we need a plasteel ingot, which, if I remember right, is 10 titanium and a lithium. So if we come across some lithium, we'll build another depth compensator, just so that we can get down there a little bit deeper than we've been able to explore so far. All right, so here we are. We've got the plains continuing again. Loads of titanium available over here, which is a good thing to remember. It's so difficult to try and pilot with the Cyclops and not be able to get out in the Seamoth and zip around and scan everything. I think that's really going to be our biggest setback so far until we can get a what is it called? The Moon Bay. Okay, let's let everything kind of spawn in, because I think we're in the plains environment right now.
Caution, mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
Oh, we can do that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. So we'll head on over towards the secondary base. You know, run into everything along the way. See if we can bang this thing up a little bit more. And we'll see if we can get another breather station set up here. Oh wow, I must have left the map or something, because there's just nothing around here. It's just very strange how just barren this area is. Like no skin. Let's see where we're at. Hopefully I'm not like right underneath the wreckage or something. Okay, so we are Okay, just to the south, or the aft of the Aurora wreckage. We're gonna just keep going on our descent here. Over towards the secondary base.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
Stop that. It would be nice if they gave us, I don't know, like a rear view mirror or something so that we could see when we are diving like this if we're gonna, you know, during that descent hit something behind us, which is a really common problem for me.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, so we gotta make sure not to get out in our Seamoth.
Caution. Passing safe depth.
And let's head on down. Whoa, Nelly. All right. So we're back into this biome. I think we can dive.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay, so we're gonna hold right here. This is our maximum depth in the Cyclops. Now, what we've got to do, we've got to grab glass and a bunch of titanium and our beacon. I feel like the boat's tilting, but that could just be me. I get a little disoriented sometimes here. So we're gonna hop out. Grab this guy because we will need to eat here. What we got here? Stasis rifle. I don't think we've even got room in our packs. Where is it? We need that. Keep going down as far as we can. And we're going to set up our base down here in the abyss. Because we are off to hell and gone. We are way down here. I'd like to see if I can get to 500 meters. And build the base there. 495. And we're gonna build it right here. So let's go ahead and get our multi-purpose room. And a hatch. We need a hatch on this thing. Stat.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right. We have got it, folks. We have set up the tertiary waypoint. We're going to go ahead and drop a beacon right here. Oh, that's...
Caution. Dehydration detected.
just right there. And now, let's see here. Do we have enough to build a... We don't have any power, so it wouldn't do us any good to build... Let's see, so this will give us...
Vital signs stabilizing.
That should do us well for now. Okay, so we've got some breath in us. We're just going to take a quick look around while we're down, because we've never been this deep, guys. This is brand new territory for us. We have no idea what kind of dangers might be here. Or rewards. So what are these guys? Okay, we can't do anything with those. We need to set our stasis rifle on 5 again. Alright. Some more diamond. Which I'm sure once we figure out what the heck we use that for will be very handy. We'll be very glad that we've picked up so much of it. What are you? No? Scan you? So there's not a lot down here yet that we can interact with. There were some of those purple pine cones. Let's go ahead and refill our O2 tanks one more time here. And head back out one last peek before we swim back up. Oh man, there's just so much down here to look at. I think it'll really help us once we get the additional high capacity oxygen tanks for exploring at these depths. Alright, some more diamond. Some more of these black vents. We don't want to get too far. Where is the tertiary? There we go. The very last thing we want to do is die down here. Because I don't know that we could get back to the Cyclops at the depth that she's at. I mean, we could probably use the other Seamoth. More salt deposits. What a ripoff. Yeah, we could probably use the other Seamoth and get down to the secondary base, and then down to the Cyclops, and then down to the tertiary base here. What we're going to need to figure out how to do, though, is how to get some power down here eventually. So that diamond, that's definitely handy. So we're going to go ahead and kind of bounce back and forth here. Get ourselves all set up there. We're going to make our way back up. And I'm wondering if these are all going to be salt. So far it's looking like it. But that diamond, though, that's going to be nice. Again, once we figure out what the heck we use diamond for. Okay, let's keep moving. We don't want to get stuck down here. Because it is a pretty long swim back to the depth charge. So what we've really got to get going here is we need to build at least one more plasteel ingot so that we can build another pressure compensator. Then we can get the Cyclops all the way down here. And I think that'll pay off pretty well. Okay, we're going to refill our oxygen. There's a scannable fragment down there. And I want to know what it is. If it's something that we can actually utilize here. Or if it's going to be another Seamoth fragment. Which I really hope they patch that. Why can't I get in?
Welcome aboard,
There we go.
Captain.
I really hope that they patch that soon. I feel like... Oh, that's actually pretty interesting. Just the fact that we changed decks lowers our depth. It's good to know, actually. Oh, what am I doing? This is... That is all wrong, Aaron. All wrong. There we go. Sweet. 6 diamond. That'll be handy. Alright, so we're refilled. And where did we see that? I want to say it was down here somewhere. Yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure, all going to be salt. Grab this diamond. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I lost that scannable fragment that I was looking at. Okay, let's recreate our approach here. Where did we come from? All right. More salt. So we were coming up this way. Ah, there it is. You know, it's true what they say. When you lose something, retrace your footsteps. Ah, it's a stupid thermal plant fragment. Retrace your footsteps and you'll find it. Membrane tree seeds. All right, well, we're going to grab this last diamond here. Maybe that one right there. And we're going to call this episode wrapped up here. Thank you, folks, for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you fine folks in the next episode.